What's up, chat? I'm back. Why do I know I do that? Let's try that again. Yo. So today I am explaining the story behind Crave. Now, I'm not gonna lie with you, posting poetry is already me being like extremely vulnerable, right? Putting my face on camera is not something I used to do. So explaining the story behind some of my poems is gonna be like another layer of that. Like I'm gonna be telling some, maybe not stories. I'm gonna be exposing some things I probably normally wouldn't tell people outside like my closest friends. Before I start that though, I want to say like, bro, my necklace broke this morning. You guys see this? I don't know if you guys noticed. I normally rotate my videos between my chain that I got from my brother and this necklace I got from my mom. And yesterday morning, it literally broke as I was just adjusting it. I was so mad. But you guys probably want to hear about the explanation, right? Crave. So on paper, Crave looks like it's just about candy and sweets and being hungry. It's being a big bag. I mean, like that face value, that's probably what you would get, right? But after looking at my version history, I noticed that Crave was actually the first poem I wrote. Before I even wrote The Color Brown, I wrote Crave on March 25th, 2025 at 10:46 a.m. And the first line literally says it's 12 a.m. and yet I'm still hungry. And I guess that's around the time that I finished it, or at least like when I started it. Yeah, I started the day before at 12:46 a.m. But Crave, it's an interesting poem. For the context, I wrote it around the time that I just finished talking to this girl. I don't want to use her actual name, so let's just go with like Tristina, right? If you know, you know. But I just finished talking with this girl named Tristina. And right before her, I think me and my ex had broken up. And I was like, damn, bro, this relationship, this love thing isn't really feeling right to me. Like, am I doing something wrong? Am I moving too fast? You know, what's going on? So I was thinking to myself, damn, I'm feeling real down. I mean, like the day was pretty good, right? If I showed you the videos and the pictures on my camera rolls, I had pancakes for breakfast, hung out with one of my best friends in AP African American Studies and AP Calculus, and then I walked home. It was an amazing walk. But something just struck me that night, and I was like, I need to get these emotions out and start typing them down. As I said, this is my first poem, so it is super short, but I think I had a very creative way of using like my wordplay. So when I'm talking about sweets and taking that next bite, I'm not talking about candy. I'm talking about more of like love and relationships. I hope I'm not the same person I am as when I wrote that, but I clearly notice when I'm writing that there's a lot of self-pity there. I say a lot, and that's because I'm thinking about all this on the fly, but just hear me out. When I wrote that, I was really looking forward to talking to that girl a little bit longer. And I mean this like in the romantic sense. So when that got cut off, I was like, damn, I took another bite and I'm still not satisfied. So it's like, even though I did build a connection with her, I still wanted more. So it's 12 a.m. and I'm still hungry. I just want to take more bites and more bites and more bites. And even if it wasn't that cake, I wanted to find the next cake to take a bite into. And that's the problem. I yearn for more. No bite ever tastes right, never feels the same as that complete cake that I got to experience. It's like I was always chasing that feeling. So, I mean, to some extent, I guess, I'm not going to say I used the girl as a rebound, but I don't think I completely got over my ex at the time that I was talking to her, because so clearly in that poem, it felt like I was relating one experience to another. But yeah, that's the story behind Crave. I mean, I still do look for genuine connections now, don't get me wrong, but not in the sense where I feel like I need to always be trying to take a bite out of every slice of cake I run into. I hope y'all like it. Crave by Carmelo Cooper. Check out my YouTube channel. I have one. All right. I got like 50 something subscribers. I have 500 followers on TikTok. I don't know if you guys realize that, but 10%, that's not enough. All right. Let's try to get like at least 100. Please. Possibly. All right. Toodles.